There is a race going on. I have been trying to turn off of all of these roads to see if I can avoid them, but everywhere I turn, they just so happen to be. Sir. Hello, morning. We're heading to Manor Park to meet up with David and Roger. I'm going to be trying to save my battery where I can because it's going to be a long ride today, and I just want to try and avoid having to like switch out if I don't have to. Yeah. So I have arrived, but we're waiting on a Roger, and it is 7:14. Boy, Roger. All right, we are on the way. Roger was slightly late. Slightly. And by I mean slightly, I mean a lot late. Oh dear. Haha, yeah, boy! He's got some torque on him. Out around this corner, sir. Car coming. This is some fog. Oh! Look at this, look at this, look at this. Wow! It is quite foggy this morning. Has a lot of torque in the lower gears. It is incredible.
So we are currently riding through Golden Spring. Up next we will be riding through Temple Hall, past the Lawrence Tavern turnoff, and all the way across the island to Anato Bay along the Junction main road.
Oh God, give us journeying mercies.
The Junction main road is known as one of the most infamously dangerous roads in Jamaica.
I have driven this way many times, but I have not ever ridden this way.
But Junction is the quickest route from St. Andrew Parish through the island's interior to Anato Bay and beyond to Portland.
Alright, we are going into Junction proper now.
Junction is always spoken of with a sense of reverence and the knowledge that choosing this route comes with risks. To the uninitiated, it is a harrowing drive along narrow winding mountain roads, past sheer rock faces, with the ever-present threat of landslides calling for sometimes single-lane traffic on an already narrow road. And as you can see, there is an overwhelming lack of proper guardrails. A miscalculation along this passage could end in disaster. The road surface is in a constant state of flux, sometimes marred with potholes and ruts dug out by rain and flowing water, then patched smooth at times when constant road repair is necessitated for this important route. But for all its dangers, it more than makes up for it with its rich natural beauty. Bamboo arches that shade the road under tunnels of emerald green, towering ancient trees that stand like sentinels along the roadway, and sparkling rivers that peek up at you from the bottom of the gorge.
In this, woo! So sticks and branches are things you also have to look out for, so they don't cut them properly.
Sometimes in the wet season, you can see some waterfalls cascading down the mountainsides next to the road. The area around the Junction main road is a testament to the resilience of nature and also our Jamaican people who call this region home, and a continuous balancing act between preserving the nature that literally holds these hillsides together and the march of industrial and commercial progress through this region. Many people traverse this roadway every day to and from, rain or shine, risking the landslides and falling trees to earn their living. But there are gems along the way, like the fruit vendors, little shops, and popular spots like Castleton Gardens.
Roger's gone to scout ahead for us. We're almost at Castleton Gardens. God, it's beautiful. And this is Castleton Gardens. So we're kind of halfway through Junction. Oh, look, they kind of paved over these awful holes that are always here. All right, I think I'm going to take a break from here because we have another bit to go. Roger is just clearing his visor and them things there. I'll probably pick back up later. Again, I'm trying to save the battery, so yeah. All right, I should be recording again. There's always like a truck parked at the most inopportune point. Ugh, don't want to go down there. This is the part of Junction that's really, really windy and really, really dangerous. So we just passed the famous Friendship Gap, I think it's called. It's like downhill here for quite some time. You can see the river way down below. We're gonna end up meeting it up further down. Oh, fruits and things. Roger says it's the first time I'm riding my road. It's true. I've come through here quite a lot by car, but I've never actually come through here on a motorcycle. And you know what? I'm glad I'm coming through here with David and Roger. They really are like two really good people to ride with. Ooh, look at the fog. There's a rainbow, I think, in the fog. I think. Or it's just a patch of dry bamboo.
So one of the dangers of Junction that I hadn't mentioned before is other drivers on the road. Because there are people who will use this already very narrow and dangerous road as their own personal racetrack. Me a look pon the Pro Box man them.
So we're coming down to Tapioca. See, we're getting closer to the river now. Got a few more yucky corners to deal with. Beauteous. that. Pretty, pretty. We're out of the worst part of Junction. We should be coming out towards the sea soon. Yo, David, cool now? Cool now, man, David? Yo, David, cool now? Why people want me about David, you know? When David start to roll, and start to roll. Now there is a corner coming up somewhere where you don't play about how fast you come around. I do believe it is this corner. This is the corner you do not want to ramp with. Yes, Lord. Ooh, I actually took it up to 6th gear now. David just pulled now. David, cool na man. Okie dokie. Me with my short self. Boom bang. Let me stretch my little legs. Yes. Yes. Oh. Come on, Roger, it ain't that bad. Pretty. All right. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Miss P! What y'all do back there, son? And here's a nice river place. Alright, so we are heading to Port Antonio. There's a car doing shaggeries up here. And I wish he'd be faster about it, okay. on boutique business. All right, we had stopped for food, but they're not open. This would have been where we went rafting this morning. We're gonna hold off on that for now. Yo, David, cool na man. David just cool now. Get gapped. Dabba dabba dabba. Why does your exhaust smell like cheese crunches? Thankies! Nowhere is open. Yeah, man. Roger with him show off self behind there, so wheeling. Pretty. Towards the Folly Ruins, and that takes you to the Folly Lighthouse.
We are now maybe 15 minutes away from Frenchman's Cove. Now, something I hadn't mentioned before is that we do plan on meeting with some more riders a little later on. They are Real Riders Jamaica, a motorcycle crew that David is also a part of, but they wanted to take the highway while David wanted the scenery and a more chill pace. I am sure Real Riders are enjoying their journey and behaving like respectable, law-abiding.
God, it's like we just missed the rain because all the roads here are wet. Yes, we have arrived alive. Rabbits. It is on Sundays.
Get him on the man, I know him can't come with me, you know.
We are back on the way. I don't know why people are slowing down for this so much. It's not that bad.
After a lovely, refreshing dip in the waters of Frenchman's Cove, we find ourselves renewed and headed out towards a path less travelled by. But that will be in part 2. Our adventure isn't over yet, not by a long shot. Stay tuned.